Hello everybody and welcome back. Now in this episode we can, finally visit and talk to Pikachu. Let's see if he can, confirm maybe if there's a ditto going around disguising itself as other Pokemon. Even though I'm pretty sure kind of know this, but hey, that's okay, that's cool. Well, but if the game wants us to go at this pace, we can go at this pace. Let me explain our Pokemon partner visitation rules. Visits are allowed in the afternoons. Okay, yeah, we kind of already know this. So I want to visit my Pikachu, please. That would be very useful and grateful for you to do that for me. So this is the visitation room. I feel a little nervous in here. Oh yeah, it's your first time here. Wait, what is it, Tim? Oh, nothing. Could you actually wait a second for me, Rachel? Yikes, what do I do? I've been keeping the fact that Pikachu and I can speak to each other a secret. What's Rachel going to think when she sees me talking to him? If we're going to keep investigating together, I should just tell her the truth. Are you okay, Tim? You look like you're thinking awfully hard. Yeah, I'm fine. I just, got a problem here.
There's something I want to tell you.
What is it? It sounds pretty serious.
I don't expect you to believe me, but the truth is, I can understand everything Pikachu says.
I know it must be shocking to hear someone say a thing like that. Don't believe me, I understand. Amazing! Huh? That's incredible, Tim. I'm so jealous that you can communicate with Pokemon. So when you said you'd been solving cases with Pikachu, you really meant it literally. How are you able to talk with him? Do you know how that happened? Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. He's the only Pokemon I can understand too. Pikachu interprets for me when I'm speaking to other Pokemon. Wow, Pikachu's pretty clever. It must be your strong bond of trust with Pikachu that lets you understand him. But we're able to talk as soon as we met. Then maybe you just instinctually understood each other's feelings from the start. Yeah, maybe. But hey, you're pretty amazing yourself, You've studied so much about Pokemon, it's clear how much you care about them. Thanks, Tim. I appreciate you saying that. I've always felt this way. That I want to understand Pokemon better and have them understand me as well. Always, huh? Yeah, a Pokemon rescued me when I was a little kid, Oh, that's,
Once, when I got lost in the forest in Bamboo Burrow,
nice.
an Ursa ring helped me out.
An Ursa ring?
That's right. I was cold, lonely, and crying, but it stayed by my side and kept me safe. I know that Ursa ring helped me because it could understand what I was feeling. And that's why I wholeheartedly believe that Pokemon and humans can understand each other's feelings. My mother, I learned that from her.
Understanding each other's feelings. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's so amazing, man. If only Pokemon were actually real, that'd be great. I remember that day so clearly. That Ursa ring and I really connected back then, heart to heart. And when I told Mama and Papa about it, they said that humans and Pokemon were always meant to be that close. But Papa's changed. All this Pokemon management stuff is so unlike him, and when they've done nothing wrong. I understand how you feel, Rachel. Thanks, Tim. Alright, enough of that. Let's go talk to Pikachu. Hey, Pikachu! Okay, I guess I gotta talk to you first, Rachel, and then we could talk to Pikachu. Do you think Pikachu will get here soon? I may not be able to understand him, but it'll be a relief just to see him safe and sound. Yeah, that's how I felt when I visited him yesterday. Okay. Here's Pikachu.
Hey.
I wonder if Tim made any progress in his investigation. Probably. Yeah, we definitely have. I don't know why I said probably, because we found quite a lot out. Hey Tim, thanks for coming to see me. I'm glad you're okay, Pikachu. Oh, and Rachel's here too. Hey Tim, are you sure this is okay? Letting her see us talk like this? About that, I actually just told Rachel our secret a minute ago. She knows that you and I can talk to each other. Wow, that was pretty bold of you. Did she even believe you? Yeah, she said, was jealous. Haha, well, that's a relief. Rachel's a bit of an odd one, isn't she? Either way, there's still an officer in the room, so we should keep it down. Yeah, I know. So anyway, let's get straight to the point. I've got something to report to you, Tim. I managed to get help from the other Pokemon in the detainment rooms. Now I can see into all sorts of different places inside the police station. Wow, that's fantastic. Good thing you figured out how to get along with them. We're not exactly best friends or anything like that, but I guess that's okay. There's something else I wanted to talk to you about, too. Come on, let's pool our information. Alright, I found this photo and the incident occurring at the Fountain Plaza. Check it out. It's a Pikachu, and I don't gotta tell you, it's not me. The other Pikachu's the real culprit. But that's your hat in the picture. Yeah, somebody must have gotten it specifically to frame me. But it's obviously that isn't me, right? Right. You've got stripes on your back, but the Pikachu in this photo doesn't have any. Oh, I didn't even notice that, yeah. Very true. It's probably the ditto because it needs like a full picture or something reference. And if it didn't see the back of the Pikachu, might have not seen those stripes, you know? Exactly. I'm curious about that thing on its back. It's the same device I've got on my back right now too. Yeah. So this ditto must have been stolen. Oh my gosh. Think about that. I asked around the city yesterday about those devices. Based on the testimony I gathered, I'm pretty sure they're meant to keep Pokemon pacified. Keep them from going berserk, you mean? Yeah. Hey. That's kind of it. Were you able to track down the real culprit, the other Pikachu? No, we found some tracks, but they trailed off. I don't know where it went. Too bad. Sorry, I haven't been able to prove your innocence yet. Hey, no need to apologize. I know you're trying your best. You couldn't find it. You couldn't find it. What's important is what you do next. Yeah, and as for that double of yours, I think there's a high chance a different Pokemon was impersonating you. You think so? There's an intriguing theory. By the way, Pikachu, what kind of Pokemon are helping you in there? There's a lot of them. The most helpful one is Luxray. He's a bit rough around the edges, but he can see through objects and use powerful electric type moves. Yeah, we saw that. Took you out, Pikachu. That vision thing sounds pretty handy, but if you know some strong electric type moves, let me stop you right there. I don't think Luxray's the culprit at all. If he were, the PBB wouldn't have had any cause to arrest me in the first place. Yeah, good point. Oh, that reminds me. Luxray asked me to pass on a message to you. What is it? Wants to know his friend Mightyena is doing out there. The two of them got into a fight, and Luxray is worried about what happened in the aftermath. He says Mightyena usually hangs around 2nd Avenue. Got it. I'll keep an eye out for Mightyena and let you know how it's doing. Thanks, Tim. That's all we got so far, huh? So, any guesses about what Pokemon's pretending to beat me? I have an idea, but I need to consider all the possibilities. Let's see.
Let's think.
Okay. I guess we can start deducing then. We should have all the information we need. It's definitely Ditto. Oh yeah, look at that. It's Detective Pikachu. And Luxray? Nah. Ditto is the culprit. A Ditto, huh? Yeah, Ditto could have made itself look like me. Ditto's partner said that Ditto can only copy things it can see. It probably explains why there were no stripes on the Pikachu's back in the photo. But I've looked in every detainment cell, and I didn't see any Ditto in any of them. That's strange. If it was detained, it should be in a detainment cell. Guess I'll better search the other rooms in the station. Maybe they're like keeping it somewhere else or something. Unless it's transformed as another Pokemon in these detainment cells, but I don't think so. If the PBB and the police have been using Ditto, then they're definitely up to no good. So that's it. What is it, Tim? I saw Brad out and about several times while I was investigating. He seemed to be examining the scene of the crime, a crime which already had a culprit. That's kind of suspicious. I don't want to suspect Brad, but I can't help but wonder what he is up to. Yeah, Brad may be a jerk, but still, I've known him for 2 years now. don't like having to think of him as a suspect. But you need to look into what he's been up to, Tim. But, Tim, you're a detective, aren't you? You're not trying to bring Brad down. You're only trying to uncover the truth. Yeah, you're right. And look into the cube-shaped devices, too. I understand their function to pacify Pokemon. That alone doesn't explain everything. You're right. Pikachu and the photo damaged that Slowpoke statue. Devices may have some other functions as well. It's definitely to control them, man. How you guys not figured this out? Wonder what Brad was doing at the crime scenes. I suppose you could ask him. But if he was up to something shady, he might just give us the runaround. In that case, maybe we should ask some of the other police officers. Agreed. You might want to ask people in the city what they think of him too. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so about those cube-shaped devices. I keep losing my memory here in the police station, so I really don't know much about them. Try asking people in the city about them. I'm sure there are people who have seen those devices attached to Pokemon. Try hearing what they've got to say. Yeah, we can. We'll do that. Visiting time is over. I wish we had more time. Good luck with your investigation. Okay. Not this. Darn it. What is it, Pikachu? It's just like yesterday. That feeling when I'm about to lose my memories. Yeah, and my body's moving on its own. Pikachu. That's not good, but we kind of already knew that. It's no use. Is Pikachu okay? He was walking kind of strange just now. He was like that after our first visit too. I'm worried about him. Yeah, it could be pretty bad if those side effects are anything serious. All right, detainment, day 2. Tim, evening. There are 2 things we need to do. First, find Brad. Second, look into what those cube-shaped devices actually do. Is Brad that man we saw in the plaza? You know him, right? I hope you don't end up squaring off against each other because of this case. Yeah, that'd be pretty scary, but we don't know for sure if that'll happen. Let's just concentrate on covering the truth. Oh, and one more thing. If we see Mighty Anna, we need to check and see how it's doing. Mighty Anna? Yeah, Pikachu asked me to check on it. Apparently it's friends with the Luxray in the station. Wow, you talked about all that? It just sounded like Pika Pika to me. Yeah, that's normal. I'm pretty sure I'm the weird one here. Not weird, Tim. Exceptional. Hey, thanks, Rachel. I'm glad I opened up to you. Detectives? Oh, sorry, I guess we shouldn't keep talking here. No, that's fine. Were you talking about Brad just now? Yes, there's something we'd like to ask him about. Well, if you're looking for Brad, he just headed out to 2nd Avenue on new orders. Really? Thanks for letting us know. Okay, we're heading to 2nd Avenue, right? Let's go hear what Brad has to say. Definitely. We'll go head on over this way. All right. Oh my gosh, there's a Machamp. I was like, couldn't think of the name. I was gonna say Mighty Anna, but I'm like, no, that's not it, because obviously I know what Pokemon that is. I don't know. They both started with M, so that's why I was getting not really confused, but anyways. If danger rears its head, you can trust the Rhyme City Police to protect and serve. Okay, about the situation in the city. Anything unusual happen? Well, there's a number of incidents. Would you like me to tell you about each one? Listing them all could take a while. No, I don't need that much information. I'm just looking for more general information. Sorry to trouble you. It sounds like your department is really busy. Oh, it's no trouble at all. Anything to protect the peace of the fine city. Okay.
Excuse me?
Good evening. There's something the matter. Did anything unusual happen in the city today? What do you mean by unusual? I mean, we respond to incidents every day. With so many Pokemon-related incidents lately, it feels like things are anything but unusual. Sounds like a lot to deal with. Maybe a lot, but it's my job. All I could do is keep doing my best. Alright. Nothing, really useful information there. Got this Machamp, though, with its duck beak mouth. What the heck? Why? I just realized this Machamp is small, kind of. I don't know his exact height, so it might only be like a 4'11" buff dude kind of thing. But just compared to the Inteleon, this thing is kind of short. Wow, check out those muscles. Yeah, they're something, all right. Just look at my Machamp, aren't its muscles a sight to behold? He certainly looks extremely strong. Okay. What else we got around here? Boo! Oh my gosh, I'm so scared. Yo, what's
Excuse me?
happening, dude? Thanks for your help earlier. Mind if I ask some more questions? Are you here to ask about my imp again? No, this time it's about something else. After we talked, did anything else strange happen? No, that was it. An imp still hasn't come back. I wonder what that poor little guy's doing in the police station right now. Yeah, me too. He could be lonely in there. More worried about that he's getting into his usual pranks and causing trouble for the police. He's always got so much excess energy to burn. I can only hope he behaves himself and gets let out soon. Dude, they're gonna keep him in there for a while. What's up, office worker? Sigh, I don't know what to do.
Excuse me?
Is everything okay? Well, I live on a back street just off of Fountain Plaza, you see. And I always walk through the plaza on my way home. But now whenever I'm walking through the plaza, I keep hearing this strange voice. Strange voice. Yes, but when I turn around to see who's making it, there's never a soul in sight. You think it's a ghost? Of course not. I'm sure there's a logical explanation. I hope so, but until I know what that voice is, the plaza's just too creepy for me to go anywhere near. The case of the Rhyme City Ghost, doesn't it make you curious, Tim? It sure does. Let's investigate. Thanks for your help. All I want is to feel safe enough to walk through the plaza again. Okay. If we go that way, maybe I can help you out with it. I mean, Tim, ghosts do exist, just not in the sense of like dead people. It's just more ghost Pokemon, Though I guess, oh look, it's a ferret. If you're, talking about the Pokédex entries, some ghost Pokemon sound like they could be dead people, so, Do you think this Pokemon would fit inside the gap? Oh, to get the guy's wedding ring. Yeah, Ferret might be perfect for the job. Let's ask it. Hey, Ferret, someone lost something important to him. Could really use your help getting him out of this pinch. I don't think it understands. Please, he's in a lot of trouble. We seriously need your help. Did it understand? Even if it didn't understand your words, your feelings came out loud and clear. I hope so. The person who needs help is over in Fountain Plaza. Can you help him, Ferret? Okay.
Okay.
I think it did go off to help him. That'd be such a relief. Come on, let's go see. Okay. I guess we're going. Hey there, this ferret just showed up out of nowhere and heroically retrieved my ring for me. You called it for me, right? Thank you so much. It really saved my neck. No, don't thank us, thank Ferret. Well done, Ferret, really. Thank you from me and Tim as well. Please, be careful not to drop anything that important from now on, okay? Haha, I'll do what I can. I can't help just staring at my ring. It reminds me of how happy my marriage is. You sound like a really lovely couple. I have to say though, I'm pretty surprised that Ferret was able to tell what we wanted. I experienced that a lot when I was a kid actually. Maybe it's a trait passed down from Mama. Even when we can't communicate with words, we can still understand each other's feelings. Alright, I'm glad we could help you out, dude. There you go. What do you gotta say? Nothing else? Just saying you're welcome or whatever? Thanks for your help earlier. Okay. Oh yeah, so we gotta see what ghosty thing is happening. A voice. Oh, hello there. You need something?
Excuse me?
I was just hoping to ask some questions. You'll have to speak up, young man. My ears aren't what they used to be. Oh goodness, okay. How about you, Indeedee? Sincere empath. That sounds dangerous, man. If you're too much getting those emotions, it could seriously kind of mess you up. Oh, indeedy, these Pokemon can read the emotions of those around them. And they're really kind too. Indeedy always try to help out when someone's in trouble. You said you wished you could understand the hearts and minds of Pokemon too, right? Yeah, I hope someday I could be more like Indeedy. Okay, probably just gonna say, yeah, that, okay. Well, I don't know what oh, is it down this way actually? So maybe we can go this way? Nah, okay. Then I don't really know. Oh, okay, here we go. Never mind, I just had to check the tree. Whoa, I really do hear something. Isn't that a Pokemon's cry? Is it? Yeah, I can't quite tell what species, but it's gotta be a Pokemon. Wherever it's coming from, it can't be far. Let's take a look around. It's probably just in the tree. Oh, it's just a Tailo. Well, okay, not a ghost. Uh-huh. Who's that Pokemon? It's Tailo, so that's what was crying out. That spooked you? Wouldn't I mean, if it's, I guess if they say their name, I don't know though. Wouldn't you know it's a bird or not? Even if it did say its name. I mean, I guess if you don't know Pokemon, whatever. I'm just getting too much into this, I guess. Boy, it's loud. Why do you suppose it's making so much noise? I have a feeling that Tailo only recently left its nest. Oh, so it's a little baby. Apparently, young Tailo often become lonely and start loudly crying out for their parents. Gosh, now I'm kind of worried for it. Don't worry, I'm sure it'll be fine. Tailo are also known for being gutsy. Keep your spirits up, Tailo. Yeah, come on, you got this, man. I know it could be tough, kind of starting out on your own, but you just gotta stay strong, you know? Get some friends, that'll also help out. Well then, let's go report what we found. All right, lady. It wasn't anything too serious, just a little Tailo. Oh, detective, how did the investigation go? Turns out that voice you heard was a Tailo's. I think it was crying out because it only just left its nest, so it's lonely. What a relief, now I know there's nothing to worry about when I pass by. Oh, but if it's not too much trouble, would you mind introducing yourself to Tailo? I'm sure if there's someone checking in on it, it'll feel safer too. Good idea, actually I just arrived in Rhyme City myself. I'll say hello to Tailo whenever I'm on my way home. I hope we can be friends. Thanks, I bet you two will become friends in no time. Yeah. There you go. Both can help each other out, so that is good. I keep doing that. Oh, it's you guys. I called the police, so I'm sure they'll do something about it soon. I hope the police can take care of this quickly. What just happened? Oh, you two, you shouldn't go this way. It's dangerous. Did something happen? There's an angry Pokemon back there. We should probably leave it alone for a while. What do you think, Tim? It sounds like a police officer came this way. I think Brad must have gone this way. And so should we, just to keep an eye out for that angry Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna go anyways. Oh no. Oh no. Now then, we're going to have to detain this Pokemon properly. It's Brad. It sounds like he's just about to detain a Pokemon. Yeah, and it's Mighty Anna too. Come on, look at it. It's not dangerous at all. It's Mighty Anna. Wait, Tim, isn't that? Yeah, it's the Pokemon Pikachu asked me to look up on Luxray's friend. Well, if it isn't our great detective, you're welcome to observe, but don't get in our way. This Mighty Anna is preventing the residents from passing through. Not only that, this Mighty Anna was previously involved in an altercation with Luxray. This Pokemon poses a clear threat to the public. I'm afraid we'll have to detain it until we can calm it down. Wait, Brad. And you are? Wait, you're Mayor's daughter, aren't you? Yes, I'm Howard's daughter, Rachel. Just look at this Mighty Anna, Brad. The poor thing is injured. Yeah, please, at least treat its wounds before you take it in. Don't you feel sorry for our Mighty Anna? I'll make sure it receives treatment after I've taken it to the station. Will that satisfy you? No, it won't. We'll treat Mighty Anna ourselves then. Who, you two? My. Who knew you were so talented? Tim, let's get help from a Pokemon. Are we even sure there's a Pokemon that can help? We'll go find one right now. I'm sure there's one in the city somewhere. Maybe we could find a Chansey or an Ardeno or an Indeedee or something. Okay, let's have a look around the city. Yeah, we already saw the Indeedee, so let's go ahead and go get that Indeedee, man, to help this Mighty Anna out. Alrighty, everyone. Here we go. Now we can talk to Indeedee. Let's see if we need to, talk to the old grandma. Get permission first, Excuse me, ma'am, are you Indeedee's partner? Yes, but what in the world is this all about? A Pokemon is injured. Please, we need Indeedee's help. Ah, is that so? Very well, we should always help one another in times of need. Go with them, Indeedee, you can help them out. Indeed, oh yeah. Thank you very much, this way, Indeedee. Alright, nice, just take us right there, cool. And there we have it. It appears that Mighty Anna has recovered nicely. Not fully, but it's at least stable for now. Now, I trust this is enough to put your mind at ease, Rachel. I appreciate you waiting for us to get it treated, There's something I'd like to talk to you about, Brad, before you take Mighty Anna away. And what's that, great detective? There's something off about all these Pokemon detainments the police have been doing. Every single incident was caught by the surveillance cameras. That's just too convenient to be natural. Surely you've noticed, Brad. Innocent Pokemon are being framed. That's what happened to my Pikachu, and it can't be the only one. So you're suspicious of surveillance cameras. But the footage on those cameras is incriminating evidence. Unless the great detective you found evidence that Pokemon are being framed. No, not yet. In that case, I have no choice but to take this Mighty Anna into custody. It's my duty. Take it away. Yes, sir. Detaining Mighty Anna now, sir. Goodness, Brad, come on. I hope Mighty Anna's okay. He'll be with Pikachu and the others at the station. I'm sure he'll be fine. This officer's so frustrating. We couldn't even stop Brad. We just had some proof. We have to find some. We need to find some. Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad that Mighty Anna finally calmed down. Now, we finally get through here safely. Hey, Tim, I bet we could talk to these people right now. You're right. Let's see what they have to say. Okay, sure, we can talk to them. Thanks for calming that Mighty Anna just now. You really did us a favor. Oh, we actually didn't do much. Do you mind if we ask you some questions? Oh, what do you need? Okay, do you know anything about these, cube-shaped devices? You mean those things that stick to their backs? The way they glow, they're pretty hard to miss. Yeah. You don't think that's anything strange about them? Glowing backs, huh? Kinda reminds me of the Volbeats or Illuminis. Oh, those Pokemon seemed to really dislike those devices. What could you tell? I saw a Pokemon struggling and flailing its limbs. Alright. Thank you for that information. That's really helpful for us, actually. Yeah, about Brad. Do you know anything about Brad McMaster? His last name's McMaster? Seriously? Oh goodness, more to this guy. He's the police lieutenant who was just here. Not really, but he certainly was easy on the eyes. Yeah, he gives Rhyme City's finest a whole new meaning. Yeah, okay. I don't think we're going to learn anything useful about Brad from these two. Yeah, what should we do now, Tim? I doubt we'll be able to speak with Brad directly anymore today. Let's talk to some other people. Lucky for us, there still seem to be a bunch of people out and about. But we can learn more about Brad and those cube-shaped devices. How about you, old grandma? Are you here? Okay, no. But we got this guy. Oh, never mind. What do I do?
Excuse me?
Do you need help with something? Afraid so. See that building back there? One of my kids actually threw a ball up onto the roof. But I can't get there to retrieve it, so I'm not sure what to do. No kidding, I can't even reach that high from here. Scaling the wall is pretty much out of the question. Yeah, and the icing on the cake, I foolishly promised to my kids I'd have their ball back to them by tomorrow. There's gotta be some way we can get to it. Any ideas? Actually, I think this calls for some Pokemon help. Let's go look for a Pokemon that's good at climbing buildings. Let's see what we can do. Please wait here. Really, thank you so much. Probably 8-Bomb then. I was gonna say maybe the Taillow could help, but nah, it's probably the 8-Bomb. Glameow, meow. Alright, thanks for your wise words of wisdom, I suppose, Can I talk to you? Okay. What do you need? Okay, how about Brad? And a man named Brad McMaster. He's tall and typically wears a blue suit. Oh, he just came to see me earlier. He asked me to tell him about Impidimp. Okay. Why would he come to ask you that? So I told him pretty much everything. How much Impidimp loves playing pranks, his fondness for shiny things, stuff like that. The lieutenant was a really good listener. He took it all very seriously. I never figured out exactly why he was asking me all of that. I say thanks for your help. So Brad was asking about Impidimp, who already been detained. Just what is Brad up to? I think he is, suspicious of what's going on. So he might be turning around, helping us. It would definitely be character development for him. From the first game, he was like, "Oh, this person totally did it," and no questions asked. And now maybe he's like, "Actually, this is pretty weird, so maybe I'll look into things a bit more." I see 8-Bomb of Rhyme City are energetic as ever. Say, these Pokemon are good at climbing trees, aren't they? You think one could retrieve that guy's ball? Oh, that's a great idea. Hey, Apom, I was wondering if you could help us. Do you think you could get a ball down from up top, a rooftop? Please, Apom, you're the only one who can help. Did you help us? Oh, look, there it goes. I think we managed to get our feelings across. I hope it manages to get that ball down. Let's go see. All right, we got this quest done for us. Oh, you two from earlier. Guess what? After you left, an Apom appeared and got the ball for me. So it helped you out after all. Glad to hear it. I figured you sent it over. It was such a huge help. My kids will be so happy now. Though I better give them a stern talking to about taking care of their things. Don't go too hard on them. Kids will be kids. Looks like Apom wants to play with the ball too. Yeah, maybe you got some, friends to play with your kids, or an Apom that could help get the ball too. Oh, do you want to play with my friends? I'd be so happy to have an Apom for a friend. Looks like you're happy to make new friends too, Apom. That is good. That is good. Okay. Dang, there's a lot going around in this city. All right. I guess we'll go ask some more people. All right. Let's see what old grandma here has to say. Yes, this is recovering quickly thanks to Ndidi. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Remember, helping each other out in times of need is the secret to long life. Thank you. Thank you for your wise wisdoms. Nice, Ndidi. I'm glad you were also helpful. All right, talk to you, man. Thanks for your help earlier. Do you mind if I ask you some more questions? About my Warpeko? I've already told you everything I know. Now this is about something else. Did anything strange happen today after we talked? Not really. I was so shocked after they took more Peko from me that I couldn't find any motivation to do anything else with my day. Did you even go try to go talk to the police station? You might be able to visit more Peko there. Oh, that thought never occurred to me. I'll definitely try doing some visiting tomorrow. Do you know a man named Brad? Typically wears a blue suit. Yeah, I just met him. He came to ask me some questions. Oh, really? What about? Lieutenant asked me for some details on Morpeko's ability. Okay. Oh no. Alright, let's see what it says. So I explained how Morpeko's appearance and the typing of his aura wheel changes depending on whether he's hungry or full. Maybe Brad came to the same conclusion we did, Tim. It doesn't make any sense for Morpeko's aura wheel to have been an electric type if he was hungry when he used it. If that's true, then what exactly is Brad trying to do? I don't know. Maybe we can team up though.
Excuse me?
Thanks for your help earlier. Do you mind if I ask you some more questions? About my Intellion? No, this is about something else. Okay. Did anything strange happen? Intellion? No, he hasn't. I think he's still at the police station. Shop sure is lonely without Intellion. If I had to tell for sure, but I think even it's hard to tell for sure. But I think even the flowers are drooping a bit. Intellion always took such good care of them. I hope we can come home soon. All right, how about Brad? Oh yes. The lieutenant just left, in fact. Really, do you know what he was doing here? Same thing as you, actually, investigating the flower display Intellion was accused of vandalizing. Okay. So, Brad is looking into this. I couldn't make out what, but he was muttering to himself the whole time. Just like at the Fountain Plaza, Brad sure spends a lot of time returning to the scene of the crime. Why is he investigating these crime scenes after the Pokemon have already been detained? Really makes me wonder. Oh yeah, Lilligant, that's its name. Couldn't remember what it was earlier. Oh, that flower's so pretty. It smells nice too. Okay. What else do we have? We got you guys. All right, Pig Knight. When we get to the campsite, you're in charge of the fire. Awesome. You look happy. That's good too. Gotta talk to you. Back to visit your Pikachu again, are you? You sure are passionate about this case.
Excuse me?
Actually, that's not why I'm here. Can I ask you a question or two, okay? Did anything strange happen in the city? I don't know if necessarily call it strange, but there have been several Pokemon-related incidents. At this rate, we're going to fill up every detainment room we've got. This must be pretty stressful for the Pokemon. If they're stressed, they can work it out during their daily exercise time, okay? Thanks for letting us know about the Lieutenant McMaster. No trouble at all. What did you need him for anyway? Oh, I just remembered something about the incident Pikachu was involved in. Thought it could help with the investigation, so I wanted to tell the lieutenant in person. Understood. Thanks for reporting whatever info you can. Okay. You know anything about these devices? Oh, those things. I hear they're management tags. I don't quite understand them, but the moment a Pokemon is outfitted with the device, it goes with the police without any resistance. Yeah. Really, the Pokemon do that on their own. Yes, it's much safer when they aren't violent. Okay. I think that's it. So we can at least do something here. Yeah, alright. So what's the truth about the cube-shaped devices? Alright, let's figure it out. Could they be devices that make Pokemon stand out? I don't think so. Could they be devices that make Pokemon go berserk? Probably not. Yes, this is definitely it.
Okay.
This is what I've been saying, man. Okay, those devices might actually be capable of controlling Pokemon. You really think so? I do. We don't have any evidence yet, of course, but it seems that way based on what we've heard. If that's true, then Ditto was forced to obey someone else's orders. Yeah, that's terrible. Sure is. Don't know why they would be doing this. What could they want with all these Pokemon? If the person orchestrating these crimes was controlling Ditto, how were they able to give it orders? Based on all the witness statements so far, it's not clear whether anyone was directing Ditto's actions. True, but there had been someone at the crime scenes talking directly to Ditto, right? Yeah, I can't really think of any other method they could have used. Maybe a witness saw someone giving out orders? Yeah, we should ask around. Okay. I could do this, right? No, I can't. What was Brad doing at the crime scene? So I gotta talk to someone else. Can I actually figure this out? No, don't have it all. Maybe? He's conducting his own investigation. Nice, I still was able to figure it out. Cool. If Brad were the one giving orders to Ditto, there'd be no reason for him to go around asking questions after detaining the Pokemon. So you think Brad's investigating the incidents like we are? Yeah, I do. Okay. That was good. That he's, doing his own thing. Okay. How are the Pokemon being controlled?
Okay.
So that's what we gotta do. Now we know Brad isn't the culprit. We got that tip about Ditto too. We should tell Pikachu as soon as we can. At night, would they even let us see him? The officer at the reception desk said that we could visit up to twice a day, as long as the station's open. I think it'll be fine. Okay. So yeah, we'll do that in the next episode. But we've covered a lot of ground, and we figured out Brad is doing his own thing too. But okay, everyone. I'll see you all next time. So, bye.